At last, the promise has been made. The reunion at hand may bring joy. It may bring fear. But let us embrace whatever it brings. For they are coming back. At last, the promise has been made.
And we are back with Crisis Core. Last time, we did so many missions. Did, like, legitimately more than 36 missions. We went up to from, like, 50-something% complete to 79% complete, and we're still not done. Although we did fight the super boss of the game. We fought the super boss of the game. I capped out all of my stats. The break limit on our HP, MP, and AP are all broken now. We have some crazy juiced up materia, some crazy juiced up freaking stats and equipment. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of disgusting right now. And with that, we're gonna keep going, and I mean, unless more missions unlock, apparently more missions are gonna unlock after chapter 10. I might not be going chapter by chapter now, because the chapters are probably going to fluctuate in terms of like what all.
Oh yeah!
We're probably gonna be doing that a lot to everybody. The chapters and the content of them, how long they are, it's probably going to start fluctuating now. So we're just gonna play it by ear. I swear if this game tries to have the conclusion be based around finishing off Genesis, I'm gonna kind of roll my eyes, because honestly the Genesis stuff is the least fleshed out thing in the whole game, and I have a feeling that it's going to try to be like, oh, by the way, before Zack tried to get back to Midgar with Cloud, he had to go stop Genesis or something, and it's not gonna make any sense. But that's fine. That's fine, because this game doesn't seem like it's really trying too hard to make any sense. But hey, if you've been enjoying this or anything else on this channel, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell to get notified of more things in the future. Episodes of this just about every single day, leading up to Rebirth. Links in the description of other things that I have done, will be doing, or am doing currently. Also, me and my friend are making a game. Any and all support towards that would be much appreciated. All information on that and the links down below. And if you want to support me and my friend in our game-making endeavors, you can support us by supporting anything on this channel, supporting their devlog streams, and most of all, support the Patreon. With that, let's get going. We're trying to escape Nibelheim, which I can't imagine that would be too hard. But who's to say?
Right. That should do it.
Oh yeah, so I gotta run off ahead alone first, and then go back and pick up Cloud, and then slowly we hobble together. I forgot all about Cloud for a second. Yeah, the whole town is not burnt down now, which is should be super spooky.
What's going on? The whole town was in flames.
Just one massive cover-up. Oh, this must be especially shocking because...
After them!
Oh, crud. Our first time fighting Shinra troops.
It's the professor's samples! You really think you can catch me? Think again.
No, seriously, guys, you should think again. I am so beefed up right now. Oh, crud. Okay, that's actually a lot of guys.
Cloud! Oh no. No way! I'm never going back!
Protect Cloud from the Shinra troops. The Shinra troops have seized Cloud and are trying to take him away. Defeat the oncoming troops. When the displayed distance to the town entrance reaches 0, the task has failed. If battles are taking too long, they will take Cloud far away. To be efficient in combat, reach him before it's too late.
Activating combat mode.
Alright. Hey, Zach, why don't you just kill that guy really quick?
Oh yeah!
Yeah, back up. And another guy's running just to carry Cloud away? Why? What are the motivations here? This is so goofy. I do too much damage. Again, scaling's whack. When are you supposed to be doing all the missions? There's 300 of them.
Activating combat mode.
I should be doing this.
Oh no, you don't! Heads up! This is gonna sting! Taking you down a path enough!
Conflict
Oh
resolved.
yeah!
Gotta get that proficiency up. Well, I still can.
Uh-oh. Not feeling good.
Yeah, this must be especially jarring for Zack because they literally... His timeline is town gets burnt down, he fights Sephiroth, gets knocked out, wakes up, the town's not burnt down. So he doesn't realize how much what passage of time there's been. Of which it's been like 7? No, it has been 7 years. Yet has it? Or maybe it has been.
This is bad. I'd better fall back. It's daytime, and we're still a little weak. Should we rest till dark? Cloud. Is this Mako poisoning?
Pretty sure that's what it was, huh?
Hey, Aunt Jill. Can I not save anyone?
That's sad.
Right. I'm gonna go find you a change of clothes. Those Mako-soaked clothes will definitely not help you get back on your feet. You wait here, okay? I'll be right back.
Activating combat mode.
What?
Conflict
Why?
resolved.
Oh yeah!
Activating combat mode.
How about this? Oh no, you don't! This'll do!
Why even have
That's
me
enough!
fight things
Conflict resolved.
yeah.
right now, though? I'm assuming I need to go look for clothes in the town, which means they're gonna make me run through this again. Not that it's far away, I'm just saying it's silly. Oh wait, no. Clothes are back here. Oh, maybe the side houses along the route. Oh no, it is back in the mansion. I gotta just look for clothes in the mansion.
Activating combat mode.
Taking you down. Oh no, you don't.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
Yep, bum 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 bum. Oh. Duh.
Hey, this'll be useful. Yeah, I can put this on him.
Why do they have a soldier outfit?
Activating combat mode.
Really?
This'll do. That's enough.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
Why? Oh. That's not a lot of money. But whatever.
Hey, I found something good. Change into this. This may smell bad, but desperate times.
time to get dressed, sweetie.
Looks pretty good on you. They're tiny, but you have lots, right?
That's right. Want to hear?
How many you got?
23.
23?
Actually remembered
Write
that.
them down, so I don't forget.
I have 23 tiny wishes. But you probably won't remember them all. So, I put them all together into one. I'd like to spend more time with you.
Oh man.
Cloud. I have to go to Midgar. You want to come with me?
That hurt me. Ugh. All 23 of her wishes into one.
This
Oh
won't be easy.
how the tables have tabled.
Activating
It won't
combat
be?
mode.
Later! Heads up! Oh no, you
Are
don't!
you sure?
Conflict resolved.
Are you
Oh,
sure?
yeah.
I don't think I've been hit once since we started. Oh wait, more mail. Oh, two from. Tell me they're lying. Got an announcement from General Affairs that you were killed in action, but those announcements are never true, are they? Where are you? What are you doing? What did you have to do with the company to what did you have to do for the company to reclassify yourself as a dead man? Let me help you if you're in a jam. Talk to me. I'll be waiting. Thank you, Kunzel. You can't fool me, Zach. What could you possibly be? Let me know if you're reading this. Gone missing since your mission with Sephiroth. Do you have anything to do Sephiroth being killed in action? I heard rumors about something going down in Nibelheim. Are you there right now? The village, what they're not telling. Sephiroth is reported as killed in action, but there has been no word on how or where he died. When our investigative team went to N, the village rumored to be where Sephiroth died, it was in an abnormally heightened state of alert. We were finally able to sneak in, only to be faced with residents who seemed to know absolutely nothing about the incident. Their blank expressions did not indicate they were lying, but their speech lacked the accent indigenous to the area. What could these changes to the village signify? Accents? Everybody in this game speaks the same, but okay.
Activating combat mode.
This'll do.
What the heck were you two
This
waiting
is gonna
for?
sting.
Conflict
Oh
resolved.
yeah.
Activating combat mode.
Heads up. That's enough.
Conflict resolved.
Ooh,
Oh yeah.
you finally got a drop of blood from me. Oh, Luke's here? I have a plan. Zach, how have you been all this time? I'm so worried about you. Please tell me where you are. I'll come and get you. In fact, let's put an act on for everyone, okay? If you let me catch you, it would score me a promotion for sure. Then, with my newfound authority, I might be able to spare your life. Please just tell me where you are. Oh, okay, Luke's here. Not as cool as Kunzel. Definitely not as
Okay,
cool as Kunzel
We're
is.
leaving town.
Is it Kunzel? They pronounced it
Come
Kunzel,
on
but I
now.
thought I've heard people say it was like Kunzel. I don't know.
Damn it. It never ends. I'll go take a look.
The heck is that? I'm sorry, what? Gunbull head sniping? Take out the Gunbull head scouts units waiting with a sniper rifle. Several sniper rifles will be hidden. When you collect them, you'll be able to snipe the Gunbull heads and secure the escape route. The battery, heavy damage, medium damage, light damage, minimal damage, kill points, and missed targets. When you destroy Gunbull heads, you receive kill points. You can use kill points to improve your sniper rifle. What? What are we doing? What? Gunbull heads that detect your sniper attack will begin to escape out of range. The more Gunbull heads you let escape, the less reward you will receive. If you defeat the alert head in battle or let it escape, kill points and number of escapes will be counted.
It's not really soldier-esque, but... oh well. Can I use it, though?
I don't know. Can you use it? Being serious? Pete's sake. What is this?
Ah, Shinra quality. Auto assist system, huh? Nice.
What? What? Why are we using a sniper rifle all of a sudden? Like what on earth are we doing? It's just so strange to me, you know what I mean? Okay. I mean, it's just I could go up and hit those guys in 2 seconds and it would be fine. You know what I mean? And why are there a bunch of sniper rifles around? It doesn't make any sense to me. Oh, if I shoot them in, like, the eye bit, it just kills them instantly? Or something? Okay. Oh. Really? How does this work? Is it not hit scan? Seems like it would be hit scan, but I don't know.
Activating combat mode.
Okay, so yeah, my
Conflict
point.
resolved.
Later! Oh yeah!
My point, right, of... I mean, I'll play along. If this is what we're doing now, it seems extremely strange to me. What? How did it hit the one behind it? I don't remember it saying shooting them in the head would instantly destroy them, but whatever. I'll take it.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Honestly, I don't know why they didn't scale up the main mission stuff at all. Like the story stuff at all. Now it actually seems a little strange to me. Okay, okay. This is called the GH Bigs? Interesting.
Activating combat mode.
Here we go! Oh no, you don't!
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
This is a whole new map, though. I mean, I guess that's kind of cool. Would have been interesting if you, like, used more than just a sword, I guess. What? Okay. I don't know what suddenly possessed them to start running away like cowards. I assume the battery packs were the things on their back, but I mean, that doesn't actually seem to do any one-shotting. Yeah, it's like shooting them somewhere in the head. Whoops. I mean, ugh, it's just gross.
Activating combat mode.
Taking you down, gonna love this!
The amount of sway on it, you know what I mean? Sniper Elite, it is not.
Activating combat
Granted,
mode.
there is a ton of sway in Sniper
Heads
Elite,
up,
but like,
that's enough!
bunch of stuff you do to like sort of even like the bullets in those are like actual objects. You gotta like aim ahead and do a bunch of stuff to determine where they land.
Love this.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Oh, should I have been using points to make the sniper rifle better? Or is there going to be more sniper rifling? Or was that like the opportunity? Was that like the whole thing?
Conflict
Was it the
resolved.
only? Was I supposed to use the points I got and immediately upgrade the sniper rifle right then and there?
Where do I go from here? Can't do much when I've got Cloud to worry about. And Jill, what should I do?
Cisne?
Hey, Cisne. Been a while.
Zach. The fugitive sample. Is it you?
It would appear so.
What did they do to you in that place?
Well, this and that. So, Cisne, you're here to take us back, right? Please, just walk away. I thought we could outrun the army. But the Turks are a different story.
Zach. I'm sorry.
Do we kill Cisne? Oh, okay. I started to suspect because I was like, are they gonna explain why Cisne is gone? You know what I mean? Are they gonna explain why she's like not present, nowhere to be seen? Of course, you could just say, it's a prequel, whatever. I think if you're gonna make a prequel, you ought to like, I don't know, try to have things try to make it cohesive, right? Otherwise, why are you setting it before the other story that already exists? That's interesting, though. That is interesting. I started to suspect, I'm like, I wonder, because now that we're on the lam, right? I was like, are we gonna get pursued? Like, are we gonna fight Cisne and then we end up having to kill her? Because she's working with Shinra and the Turks? It's like, oh no. Is this gonna be an actual fight?
This is my job. If you want to escape, you have to.
Step back. Next time, I'll really have to.
Don't start looking all mopey now. You literally started it, Cisne, alright? You don't get to look hurt at me. It's actually pretty rough.
Here too. It's too dangerous to move now. We'll rest here until morning. Then we'll leave at dawn. We'll be all right.
For the love of everything.
Wait. He's the other sample they collected at Nibelheim.
Why did you come here? I told you to go away.
He doesn't look well, Zach. Is he alright?
No.
Go poisoning. Severe case.
The experiments, isn't it?
Yeah. Hey!
Sung? I've lost the target. That's how it is. So get away safely.
Cisne. Thank you.
Here's a present. If you think you can trust me, then use it.
I kind of wish these two had gotten more scenes together. They kind of got the initial meeting and then only a couple after that. I don't know. Again, the story's very light. Like, main story stuff is extremely light. Oh, is that?
Shinra makes good stuff.
Pete's sake. Cloud freaking in the sidecar.
Not again.
Oh, oops. Sorry, forgot that Genesis wants to be a part of this game too. Even though it's the least interesting thing right now. That was Cosmo Canyon in the background, I think. Genesis, why? Why at this point? Why?
Get off me! My hair! Stop pulling!
When the war of the beasts brings about the world's end, the goddess descends from the sky. Wings of light and dark spread afar. She guides us to bliss, her gift everlasting.
Shut up! Shut up, I'm warning you!
That's my hair!
You were a test subject in Hojo's new experiment. A modified version of Genova's power runs through you.
Oh.
What?
That's why you wanted
Seriously?
Sephiroth's help.
No way. He just ate my hair.
It's a bad
Your
line read. I heard the
cells
original
will be
line
my
read.
gift
That one
of
right
the
there, that's pretty bad.
goddess. The degradation will cease.
You are twisted.
The monster has been harvested and can be discarded.
You're the monster.
Legend shall speak of sacrifice at world's end. The wind sails over the water's surface, quietly but surely.
I'll say a lot of these enemy designs feel very like Heartless-esque. Just in the way they look and move and stuff like that.
Activating combat mode.
By now, that's enough.
Conflict
Ooh,
resolved.
ouch. That was tough. Oh dear. Like these guys, the big demon guys with the scythes. Very much feeling like a different era than the original FF7's like enemy designs generally. Although some of them, like, I don't know, some of them
Angel. What do I do?
like Hell House and the Triceratops with monster truck wheels.
Tell me. Huh? Whoa, whoa! Cloud! This is my hometown!
Gongaga?
This is Gungaga!
Oh, right. Right. There's an
I
abandoned
can't go to
reactor
my
leading up
house.
to it.
They're probably waiting for us there.
Would they be? Really?
Wait here, okay?
No, they had to do the reverse psychomyology on you, right? They're like, he would know, he would think
I'm a little worried about my
that
parents.
this would be too obvious of a place to go to. Oh, Zach's parents are still
I
alive.
wonder how Mom's doing. It's risky, but should I go back?
Yes. Okay, unconscious friend. Or conscious friend, but... Hello?
There's a chest here, but it's blocked by rubble. I think that huge sword of yours can maybe clear all that rubble away.
Yeah, I should. Ow. A whole griffin?
Activating combat mode.
This'll do!
But-
This is gonna sting!
Conflict
But
resolved.
why?
Oh yeah!
Why was there a whole griffin in the chest? Okay, well this one definitely has something inside. It's another whole griffin.
Activating combat
Griffins are
mode.
pretty cool. In terms of like combining
Enough!
creatures that are just two animals
Conflict
combined together,
Oh yeah!
griffins feel pretty cool, you know? Yes, I should keep doing this. This is what I'm learning. Let's see here. And another. Again, just like no matter where we are in the story and what's going on, they just say, hey, gotta do some weird random things like this. What's that? Zach's gonna go see his parents probably for the last time? Well, better make him slowly open some chests up, clear some rubble in a junkyard, fight some griffins. Holy crud. Looks like I'm super popular today. Okay. Going on, I guess?
Activating combat mode.
This'll do! Gonna love this!
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Another unique environment, though. They must have offloaded all of their unique assets to the end. Oh, yeah, and there's this little cemetery. Zach's fighting so hard to keep him and Cloud alive. It breaks my heart.
Behind you. So predictable. Couldn't you guess your hometown would be the first place we'd look? Here to see your parents?
Yeah, so? What's wrong with that?
I see.
Zach isn't bright.
Yeah, well, I guess you're right. It was pretty careless. We'll be going.
Be careful. Security is very tight right now. Apparently, another target is in the area.
With Genesis?
Who?
Angeal.
Angeal?
I see.
I see. He died by your hand. You're not surprised.
No,
I think he may have helped us.
not anymore.
Escape Shinra Manor.
Interesting.
What? How?
Sighting reports were true.
But why would he come to a place like Kungaga?
He came here to see you. What other reason could there be?
Run away if you can, Angeal! The Turks are watching!
I'll give you 10 minutes. After that, I return to the Turks.
Return?
Right now, I'm not in the mood. I can't bring bad news to your parents.
My mom. How is she?
She's worried. She thinks after all this, you'll never be able to find someone to marry.
What's up with that?
They're nice people, and they're doing fine.
Good. That's all I need to know.
So we don't get to see his parents? For the first and last time?
How's your folks?
I was raised inside Shinra.
Hey, Sisney. Would you mind keeping my folks company for a while?
All right. No problem.
They'll probably ask you to join the family.
Already happened.
What did you say? Sisney!
Not my real name.
Huh?
You have 5 minutes left.
Not my real name.
Angeal? Angeal, it is you!
Is that him? Well, he had like
Hey,
gray
wait!
hair. What's going on? I'm
Is it really Angeal? Only one way to know.
okay, so once again, FF7 parents just don't seem to matter. They're either going to die immediately, die off screen. Mail address for QMC Plus obtain? The heck? Oh, okay, well, buy one of each of these for posterity's sake. Neat. Apparently the level cap is 99. Well, actually, we're pretty close, all things considered. Okay, so Angeal's alive, maybe. Oh. Well, this environment's nice. We're straying pretty far from Cloud, though, Zach. Also, so much for Sisney not... Well, I mean, I guess we did literally go to the place where they would expect us to go.
Conflict resolved.
Although, like... Why? You know? Oh, wait, is he in...
Hey, wait!
Degenerating too? Yeah, these guys are so heartless looking. The guy on the right.
Why now?
Cells.
Sorry, fresh out.
Activating
How about
combat
this?
mode.
This is gonna sting. Taking you down is gonna love this.
Conflict resolved.
I am unstoppable. I'm stronger than Sephiroth. What? No. I beat them.
His cells are completely useless. You are a former member of Soldier. Your cellular structure has already mutated.
Hollander, you did it to yourself?
Yes.
Why?
After
Oh.
nearly being killed by Genesis, it was really all I could do to survive. I merely borrowed some cells from Genesis.
You know you're degrading.
Indeed. But there is still some hope.
The gift of the goddess. A pure S-cell sample will stop the degradation process.
Pure?
There are 2 of you on the run.
No.
One is a former soldier operative, the other an infantryman.
That infantryman carries within his body the last pure S-cells in the world.
And Zack doesn't?
Do you know the verse in Act 4 that leads into the final act?
No.
course not.
Of course not.
Legends shall speak of sacrifice at world's end. The wind sails over the water's surface, quietly, but surely.
Enough about sacrifices and endings. I don't want to hear it.
You don't understand the beauty of these words. How tragic. I'm not surprised. Even I didn't understand all of it. The greatest mystery behind the gift of the goddess? The water's surface. And the answer I have arrived at is the life stream.
What?
There are various theories regarding the missing final act. However, only my theory is correct, and I will prove it to you.
No, that won't be necessary. Ah! Oh!
You will understand.
Cloud's in danger. Back to the reactor. Gotta move quick.
So you're telling me Cloud was kidnapped by a bunch of other characters? Before him and Zack just tried to get back to Midgar. Okay. I'll take your word for it.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Activating combat mode.
Here we go. Oh no, you don't!
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Activating combat mode.
Bring it on!
Okay, a lot of
Taking you down
fighting.
is enough!
Walk 2 feet
Conflict
forward.
resolved.
Oh yeah! What's that sound? What is that? Are there any more coming down?
I'm worried about Cloud. I'd better move on. Well, I bet there will be more.
All right, let's do this.
So dumb. Like, why? Like, Cloud's about to be kidnapped. The main character from the other game is about to be kidnapped. Why do we care about chests falling down a waterfall? What is this game? Why do they do this? Why do they sprinkle this nonsense down in between all the story beats? When you come into contact with a monster, you'll be paralyzed. Gotcha. So I'm sorry, so what are we doing exactly? Why? Why is this actually a thing we're doing? Ow, what? Oh, I was tapping that so hard. Oh my gosh, I'm still not moving. I don't even know how the stick, like, hit me. Are you kidding me? Because I missed one. It's just like Cloud. The important FF7 character Cloud is about to be kidnapped by the main villains. Oh, sorry. I've got to collect some chests. With 1 million items that I have, like, we have 1 billion of each. Then Genesis is gonna rattle on a bunch of nonsense that just like truly I don't feel like is actually that deep. You know what I mean?
Cloud, watch out!
Zach, Cloud is not able to do anything right now. Oh, it is Angeal. Why is Angeal also degenerating? What? You got sucker punched by Hollander? There's no way, Angeal.
You!
This is the most pathetic fight ever. Like, all these guys are such losers. It's crazy.
It's over!
Are we gonna fight Hollander? What?
Conflict resolved.
Why? Why would we fight Hollander? Was there even anything he could do? And why does degradation make your clothes disintegrate?
It's been a long time, Zach.
What?
So, what happened? That thing wasn't so tough.
I can't fight like a first. I'm just an Angeal copy.
It is Lazard. I knew I recognized that outfit.
It's Lazard.
So, you're the one who helped Hollander out of Junon? Why would you do such a thing?
To exact my revenge. I needed Hollander.
You really chose the wrong friends, didn't you?
I agree. I never dreamed I'd be turned into an Angeal copy.
That's freaking weird.
Just be happy you're linked to Project G.
It's a strange feeling. The lust for vengeance that had so consumed my life is all but gone now.
Well, yeah, dude,
In
you've
its
got, like,
place
cancer, basically.
It's a desire to help you. A desire to save Genesis.
That's not helping us.
No. It's bigger than that. I want to save the world.
Nothing strange about that. Angeal lives inside you.
Genesis is trying to obtain the gift of the goddess. But what is it exactly? No. Whatever it is, he must be stopped.
I just
The
don't
Genova
understand
cells,
what
right?
he's talking about at all. What should I do?
Angeal may show us the way. Perhaps.
Maybe. I hope so, Director.
Director. So, Zack, what is your dream?
Huh? Oh. Let's see. To become a hero.
Unattainable dreams are the best kind.
Oh, come on. Lend me a hand. You and Angeal both. If we pull this off, we'll all be heroes. At the very least, I feel like one.
So, Zack, where is Genesis? I see.
Benora? Well, I guess how else would he have an apple? I guess is the implication. Oh, was that the whole chapter? Okay. Alright. We'll all be
Dumb
heroes.
apples only grow in Benora.
Why is that?
Something to do with the soil here, apparently.
Okay.
Genesis always carried a dumb apple with him. I should have realized sooner.
I think we just keep going.
It looks so different now. Can I leave Cloud with you?
Yes.
What?
We have new missions. Ooh, missions.
Cloud, wait here, all right? I'll be right back.
I can't believe that the whole last part of this game is just carting Cloud's unconscious body around.
Don't worry about Cloud. I promise. I will protect him.
I was not expecting Lazard to come back. Honestly, I forgot all about Lazard. But then I was looking at what Angeal was wearing, and I'm like, why does this outfit look so familiar? No wonder. All right, I tell you what. I think I'm gonna do those missions. We'll see how long that takes. I have 2 research samples escaped from Nibelheim. You might be one of them, Zack. Oh, and you might be one of them, Zack? If you are, watch your back, because now a whole battalion of infantrymen have been called in. They're coming after you in crazy numbers. I mean, what in the hell did you do to deserve this? I don't care if you made an enemy out of Shinra. I'll just always be waiting for you to come back. Make it back alive, buddy, promise me. That's sad. Soldier Man too weak to fight dog. Angeal sightings continue to pop up, but many are suspect, such as the most recent one, which claims he was taken out by a stray dog. Assuming Shinra does have the technology to raise the dead, is the technology actually reliable? Could illness or injury be responsible for the soldier hero being subdued by a mangy mutt? Or could this be nothing more than groundless rumors? This reporter shall stop at nothing to get to the bottom of this mystery. Keepers of Honor Angeal sightings keep pouring in. But the previously reported Angeal near the church turned out to be a large animal with a pattern on his hide that looked like Angeal. The woman at the church tells us that she is looking after the creature, which seems to have settled there. Our latest credible source tells us that Angeal was attacked by a pack of wild dogs. Perhaps he is very weak, but not at death's door yet. Then again, it could be an entirely different person. Resurrection Fest, fellow Genesis fan club members, it's time for our annual Genesis Resurrection Fest. Witness accounts are still coming in, renewing our hope that his return is near. Let us come together and strengthen our faith in his resurrection. As for this year's special goods, we have prepared faithful replicas of Genesis's leather coat. Honestly, his leather coat is pretty sick, so cool. We look forward to seeing you all in these leather coats at the festival. Ugh, the biggest freaking losers. Your boy needs a save point, game.
Looks like I can't come back up.
I mean, go down.
Was this here before? Where does it lead?
I do love how Zack was basically, even at this point in the game, like, I have no idea what Genesis has ever been talking about. No clue what his plan is, no idea what he wants. And honestly, I haven't really thought about it too much. Is it loveless?
Benora white juice.
Oh.
First prize processed foods. National Agriculture Awards. Oh, wow. The idea for this juice came from a Benora youth named Genesis. Wow. Just wow. Young Genesis's comments. I am very honored. Benora white juice tastes great, but the fruit itself is tasty too. My dream is for my parents and I to serve the hero Sephiroth our apples one day.
Oh.
Genesis.
Okay. Alright.
Is there anything I can do?
That was odd. Interesting environment. Oh, you just got level? Alright. Well, I'm just gonna keep going. I mean, that was only like an hour length. Light materia. Oh, here we go. Alright. What do we got? We'll do this stuff. Oh, I'm getting PTSD, flashbacks to last night when I did like
Activating combat
a
mode.
million
Here we go.
of these.
Oh no, you don't.
Literally
Conflict
1
resolved.
million. And I beat the super boss, and the super boss was pretty easy. I don't
Activating
know.
combat mode.
Like once, I don't know,
Taking you
like
down and gonna love
she
this.
did the same like handful of attacks over and over again. And all the enemies, like they don't like weave attacks into each other. They attack very robotically, you know? Like I'm going to move away from you, then I'm going to move up to you, and then I'm going to use the attack. And that's like it
This'll
every
do.
time.
Oh no, you don't.
Conflict resolved.
So now I'm unbelievably strong. So whatever
Activating combat mode.
Taking you down. That's enough.
whatever the side missions do,
Conflict
Oh
resolved.
yeah.
it kind of don't matter. Now what I'm wondering
Activating
is
combat mode.
if we have found all the ones that
Gonna
were
love this.
potentially missable,
Conflict
if we
resolved.
can do all of them
Oh
now.
yeah.
If we can't do all of them, then that'd be kind of a bummer because we will have done almost all of them, and that seems kind of like sad, you know? But it's the way it is. So I'm gonna, yeah, I'll probably finish up all these missions, see what the time on the recording is at that point, and then, because we're not even at like a full hour when we got out of chapter 9, and then I will probably then we'll probably call it there.
Heads up! That's
Depending.
enough.
And then the next episode can probably just be the last one. Probably. I'll probably just lump 10 and 11 into one episode because the things that are going to happen, it's kind of like you might as well just go straight to the end. I have a feeling that chapter 11 is very short. We got full cure. We're gonna get something called Force of Nature. Interesting. Full cure is cool, but honestly, aerial drain is kind of just a full cure. Pretty much.
Activating combat mode.
Bring it on! Taking you down, this is gonna sting!
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Looks like I'll be close to getting my
Activating
proficiency
combat mode.
to level 30, which is cool.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Sipping the Italian soda made of grapefruit. Yeah, like how all of these gonna be. Got a trading address. I'm still getting new shops. I guess maybe they expect you to get to the end of the game before you start doing like the hardest missions. But I don't know. Again, I mean, all the missions really do is they break up the pacing of the game immensely, more so than the game is constantly doing to itself. The game is constantly shooting itself in the foot, in my opinion, by having you do random nonsense, awkward minigame stuff instead of just like having you go through more genuinely meaningful set pieces and story beats. Don't get me, I don't know, in a weird way, it feels like it's like trying to grasp at like the original game's charm by doing that. But I don't know, I felt like the original game just kind of weaved. There'd be a lot of mini games, there'd be a lot of side things, but they all had to do with the main story. Going to Nibelheim and doing the Seven Wonders didn't have anything to do with anything. It was also strange. And then act like being like, oh, the seventh wonder was you saving my mom, and it's like, what?
Conflict resolved.
What? That's stupid. That doesn't make any sense. It's just stupid.
Activating combat mode.
Oh, what? The bad guys are gonna go like kidnap Cloud? Better like play a mini game next to a random river and waterfall and collect chests.
Resolved.
Oh yeah!
Better do the sniper mini game. Randomly being like, okay, now play an FPS, a bad one too, an awkward and bad one. That I fully still don't have I still don't fully have a grasp on what like how shooting worked, like exactly how you was supposed to aim or lead shots or not lead shots. Like, I don't know.
Up. That's enough. How about this? This is gonna sting.
Conflict
Oh
resolved.
yeah.
Shields don't work on my physical dex with the Buster Sword, which is very cool. I'm interested to see if the new game, Rebirth, is going to have the same individual weapon skill tree that Remake had. I kind of liked the skill tree, that aspect of it, but they haven't shown that off. Maybe they're going to show it this Tuesday, because they are going to be showing new things this Tuesday.
Activating combat mode.
By now, that's enough. Taking you down. Oh no, you don't. By now, that's enough.
Conflict resolved.
I'm just hoping they don't show too much. I would be interested to see more mechanical stuff, but I don't know. I mean, they already showed the like
Activating combat mode.
dual text.
Here we go.
Maybe they're gonna show that like the game actually has straight up triple text. Honestly, depending on how Rebirth plays
Oh no, you don't.
and how the new combat system
Conflict
works,
resolved.
I'm going to seriously start to wonder if like
Activating combat
maybe they are contemplating
Heads up! This is gonna sting!
doing something big for Chrono Trigger. I'd be so down for that. I'd have to probably make some tweaks or changes. Chrono isn't like a... He's not a speaking character. He doesn't really have much character outside of like some bits and pieces that you see or get to act. You get to like act out some moments in the beginning of the game. But the rest of the cast is really, really great. And you could always make Chrono a character. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. It's like I like Chrono though. Is that? But I always like. I like a lot of main characters that aren't really like the most deep. Like that aren't like the deepest, most interesting characters in their games. You know?
How about this? This is gonna sting!
Conflict resolved.
Because I like a you know, I like the archetype good boy who tries hard. You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to be. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah!
We got that. It wouldn't literally be like all the rest of these, right? That'd be kind of crazy.
Resolved.
Got him!
Doing like 12,000 damage a hit on just like normal attacks. I mean, I suppose doing all the side stuff last episode has like alleviated a lot of the process here.
Activating combat mode.
Out of the way! How about this?
Oh, you even have a thing for these guys.
Conflict resolved.
Later! Oh yeah!
Get yourself one of the punches. The punches are great.
Activating combat mode.
Here we go! This is
I don't
gonna
like looking at the
sting.
little grass things with like spider
How about this?
leg looking roots.
Enough!
I didn't know they had faces too.
Conflict
Oh
resolved.
yeah!
Yeah, they're pretty upsetting. I kind of don't like that. I did catch a clip of the FF7 Rebirth combat the other day, and it looks nuts. Somebody was playing as Cloud, and they were just flying all over the place, flying up in the air. You have so much more mobility. You can like close the gap between you and enemies so much faster. And then also, he was shooting straight up sword beams, which I'm assuming is gonna be like long.
Activating combat mode.
Putting long range on a guy
Heads up!
means that like, a melee person just gets to shoot like
Taking you
beam
down a
attacks now,
peg.
maybe.
The end!
Conflict
Oh
resolved.
yeah!
Oh, we'll get to start the game with Red. Get to play as Red. Oh, I'm excited. Very excited. Part of me though is glad that I went through this because this is always one of those games where I was like, I don't know. I always hear people sort of mention it in passing, and you know, I usually think never high praise. Usually just like,
Activating combat
oh, I
mode.
like some aspects of the story, or I like, you know, I like Zack. I feel like everybody pretty much likes Zack.
Oh
at least.
yeah!
And I can understand why. Zack is good. I too like Zack. But yeah, I mean, I am glad to have had this experience just once to sort of understand better where it's like, hey, were people really hurting for more FF7 stuff?
Activating combat
And it's like,
mode.
yeah,
Here we
I would
go.
say they were.
Oh, no, you don't!
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Because I feel like this isn't something that like satisfies your appetite for something. This is the kind of thing that like this is something you settle for. This isn't something
Activating
you
combat mode.
are satisfied with, in my opinion.
This'll do! Gonna love this!
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Do 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 do.
Conflict resolved.
Got him!
Missed
Oh
one of them.
yeah!
There's that.
Activating combat mode.
Yeah, I figured it would be over there.
Heads up! Oh no, you don't! Here we go! That's enough!
Oh, we hit 50% proficiency on the Buster Sword. I have a feeling the next milestone is until like 75 or something. I wonder what hitting 100% looks like. I imagine that's got to be pretty good, or like have a pretty good buff to it.
Activating combat mode.
How about this? Gonna love this! Bye now! This is gonna sting!
Conflict resolved.
Dang.
Oh
Hit him
yeah!
out of using wall. Junonsu in another shop? Okay. I guess maybe I should have checked down that line for a
Activating
chest,
combat
but I have a
mode.
feeling it'll be up ahead.
Bye now!
Okay. Oh. Oh,
Activating combat mode.
that's not great to turn around the corner. and
Bye
see.
now! Oh no, you don't! Here we go! This is gonna sting! Take that!
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Zack and Cisne's relationship is interesting. I mean, I feel like they're not implied to be anything other than friends, obviously, because Zack is with Aerith. But I don't know. You get like a hint of something else occasionally, especially in the scene of her confronting him initially, and then they're talking about each other's parents and whatnot.
This'll do! Gonna love this!
Also, like the first time we ever got to see Cisne and Zack like have a
This'll
conversation
do!
about
Gonna
something
love
like that,
this!
and it's probably the last time we're gonna see
yeah.
her. It's like I don't know. Could have sprinkled more of those in. I don't know. We barely get to see Zack interact with anybody. Kunzel's entire character arc is done through the email system, which Zack doesn't even respond to. We don't even get to see like Zack's responses to any of that stuff.
Activating combat mode.
Very weird.
How about this? Oh no, you don't!
Conflict resolved.
Dang.
Oh yeah!
Jeez.
Activating combat mode.
Where are the chests? Why can't I find any
this?
chests?
That's enough!
Did I go the exact wrong way? What's going on?
Combat mode.
This'll do! Oh no, you
It's
don't!
just the sheer amount of
Taking
fighting.
you down a path.
It's like partially that's the only thing you do in the game is fight, and then it's also beyond that, it's the sheer amount of fighting that you do. Really adds up. It's really a bit much. At the very least, if there was like a set amount of fights and not like, oh, every single time you walk to one spot, you might just run into more people.
Activating combat mode.
I don't understand. Where haven't I been
now,
at this point?
that's enough! This'll do!
Is it down here? Okay. Thought this is where I spawned. You know, if the whole map wasn't just like a grid, generic canyon walled
Activating
grid,
combat mode.
maybe it would be a little easier to like navigate. Or maybe if I don't know, if I had like a mini map up.
Gonna love this!
Can I have a mini map up?
Conflict
Oh
resolved.
yeah!
I don't feel like I can.
Activating combat mode.
How about this? This is gonna sting!
Conflict resolved.
This is gonna sting,
Oh
Zack.
yeah!
Why would they offload so many to the end here, though? You know what I mean? Why would they lock so many behind in the second to last thing? they should have just spread them out a little bit more. They would dump like 30 of them on top of you all at the same time.
Activating combat mode.
This'll do. That's enough. Here we go. Oh no, you don't.
Conflict resolved.
Kind of feels like a bit, just a bit much. Oh. There's only the one
Activating
chest.
combat mode.
Heads up. Later.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
I should have just been doing that, I guess. Okay. We go. We keep going.
Here we go.
Just the sheer amount of these like baffles me too.
Got him.
Coast ring. I bet this is gonna be like the coast ring and boosts all parameters, but keeps the coast status active. So no DMW, but then everything goes up. Yeah, kind of a mute point now. Probably would have been interesting to consider before.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
I forgot aerial drain is kind of like one-shots most people.
Activating
People
combat
slash
mode.
things.
Heads up.
Activating combat
I will
mode.
say, you know, in a weird way,
Down a peg. Got him.
running to a game like this with a gameplay loop like this, it does sort of like give me a little more hope as far as like, because you know, the fear obviously, because me and my friend are making a game, right? The fear is always like, oh man, what if you know,
Take that. Bye now. That's enough.
what if we make a game and
Here
it's
we
like
go.
not very
This is
fun?
gonna sting. How about this?
But
Here we go.
Conflict resolved.
but you know, it's like, well,
Yeah.
because it's like, oh, there's only 2 of us. We don't have like any money to really to put towards it. We're trying to like, you know, do what we can with the time we're allotted. And it's like, well, hey, look at games that have like probably like fairly big teams and like decent budgets for like and then also parts of like long-running franchises, or like are attached somehow to like a long-running franchise. And now look at their gameplay loop and like, whoa. Even with all of those things, with all the resources and potential in the world, you know, your game can still just like not be fun. Which means that without that stuff, you know, like the fun factor of a game, how enjoyable it is to play and run through, is very little of that really depends on. So it's like actually how fun it is to play, right? Very little of that depends on is reliant on like the money you put towards it or how big the team is or anything like that. It's like some of the most fun games are made by like a single person in their garage or in their parents' garage with like $0 to their name. So, you know, it's all about just sort of like
Activating combat mode.
finding what's enjoyable and capitalizing on it.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
Shop completion. Okay, that was the last shop. Duly noted. What got trading, got all that stuff. Improves chance of activating item mugger? What is item mugger? How do you get that? What if it stands in your way? It's a really intense name for a mission. They really use these caves a lot though. You know what I mean? It's pretty pretty rough.
Activating combat mode.
I'm not gonna lie.
Here we go. Oh yeah.
You know what's crazy to me? As far as like extra objectives or like objectives throughout a level,
Activating combat mode.
as far as like that goes, the bare minimum thing you need to like make a level, that really only
Conflict
happened in full force in like the opening level of the game when you're like going to Wutai. You know what I mean? That was really the only time, because it was the one where it's like, oh yeah, if you want to go around and take out as many of the troops in the stronghold as possible, and then we ran around and like ran into unique little scenarios.
Conflict
Not very
resolved.
big or flashy or interesting even, but you know, it didn't need to be because it didn't need to be. It was just the opening level. You know what I mean? Just to give you an idea of like how things are gonna go. And then every level, like every main level after that, had hardly anything like that. Don't count the random, awkward, strange mini games. I mean, like an actual in line with the story
Activating
objective.
combat mode.
Bring it on. Taking you down a peg.
Just nothing.
Later.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
Like the strange, like obligatory sneak mission that didn't even feel like it worked properly.
Activating combat mode.
Also, what was Minerva? Was Minerva Minerva was some sort of like
Activating combat
god
mode.
angel being
Taking you
that was like
down a peg.
affecting the Mako levels down here.
Conflict resolved.
Stronger than
Oh yeah.
anything they'd ever seen before. What was that? Why was that the super boss? What is it? Who is it? Why is it? Oh, I got both chests.
Activating combat
Out of
mode.
the way.
There's only the two.
Activating combat mode.
I mean, I guess granted
Here
you
we
could also
go.
ask like, well, okay, if it was like Omega weapon, what's Omega
Conflict
weapon?
resolved.
But actually, that actually would be very easy. You could just say it's one of the weapons. You fight like Ruby, Diamond, Emerald, and whatnot, and then Zack. You could just say Zack fought Omega weapon, which is something else. That's usually like the super boss that's in everything. For whatever reason, I don't know why. I don't actually know why. Oh, is it a mega weapon or is it ultimate weapon? I thought it was a mega weapon. Maybe it's been both.
Activating combat
I don't know why that's
mode.
always been like the go-to
Bye now.
super boss in a Final Fantasy game.
Heads up.
I think it's cool that you have like a bunch of like fantasy people armed to the teeth in like the classic games, and they fight like the special boss they fight is some crazy like future mech, right? I think that's kind of fun. I would say always looks different too every time.
Activating combat mode.
It's a little different.
This'll do.
What's I gonna say about Omega weapon? I don't know. So I mean, as far as super bosses go, I mean, there's so few super bosses. I usually will always try to give a super boss a shot. I normally don't like go out of my way to beat them. I did beat the one in Tales of Arise. I did because I pretty much did everything in Tales of Arise. I don't know if I like 100%ed it entirely, but I like pretty much did.
Conflict resolved.
Got him.
Obviously, I think probably the game with like the most infamous super bosses probably has to be like, well, FromSoft games have some for sure, and those are pretty cool. I would probably have to say the Kingdom Hearts is probably the one that has like the most notorious, like
Activating combat mode.
Bring it on.
like remarkable super bosses.
This'll
Because
do.
the Final Mix games add super bosses that are like in future games, like characters and ideas that would be like in future games, which is cool.
Conflict resolved.
Even Dream Drop Distance has a super boss in Julius, which isn't a character that was going to be in a future game. But the cool thing about Julius was that it was a special super boss based off of a lesser known, much like a lot of the things in that game, based off of a lesser known, lesser probably watched or viewed Disney animated movie, which I think is cool. Starring an actual Mickey Mouse movie, which there are not as many as you would think, considering it's like the mascot. But Disney also owns everything now, so everything's a Disney movie now. I don't know.
Activating combat
Obviously, in the OG FF7, the super bosses are all weapons, so there being one that's not specifically Omega/Ultimate weapon is okay. That's yeah, I can kind of understand why that may not have been top priority, let's say.
Activating combat mode.
You guys are called, instead of very hungry, they're called most hungry. That's pretty silly. We will probably actually be getting some more super bosses in Remake, because I know the super bosses are locked behind hard mode, so that'd be pretty wild. Kulix was actually fun. Kulix was fun. Both versions of Kulix in Super Mario RPG were actually great. In Super Mario RPG Remake, rather, were actually great. As well as all those bonus fights that you can do at the end of the game. Post-game stuff. The fact that the game had post-game stuff was amazing. And the fact that the post-game stuff was amazing. Who would have thought?
Resolved.
Oh yeah!
Weird enemies. I just don't know about them.
Mode.
Oh, it's a magic pot. Use Ultima. I don't have Ultima. I don't just have Ultima.
Oh yeah. Resolved.
Do they only want you to use Ultima? I can equip Ultima real fast, buddy. Pal. So you can hold on to your shorts. Boom, Ultima. Okay, oh, unequipping the 100... The thing that had 100 magic on it only dropped my magic to 211. Because my equipment is so wild. Can I find another magic pot?
Combat mode.
Bye now! How about this? Take that!
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
I would love to appease the magic pot and see what it does. I love how it looks.
Activating combat mode.
Some of the enemies from the original game are very lovingly rendered here, which I appreciate. Even these weirdos, the most hungries.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Unless that was the only magic pot in the whole game. I feel like this game would do that. It kind of has been doing that, locking a lot of unique enemies behind random stuff. What? What? I'm sorry, do I not have a thing equipped that stops this from happening to me? Do I want to see? Do I want to see what the magic pot gives me? I kind of want to see what the magic pot gives me. If I use Ultima. Did I really start all the way back here? I guess I did. Okay.
Activating combat mode.
Taking you down a bed. Take that!
Conflict
One of the
resolved.
few times I've ever wanted to go back into a mission on my own volition. Outside of grinding, because of course grinding would be the thing that this game would
Activating combat mode.
How about this?
would present me with an option for going back into a mission.
Conflict resolved.
So you need like millions of SP
Activating
craft.
combat mode.
stuff.
Heads up!
Activating combat mode.
Hey! Oh, yes. I don't... Wait, how many things do I need? Is it the same combination every time?
Conflict resolved.
Or should I have, like, ran away? Okay, okay, hold on. In case I run into another one? I have Tri-Fire. I didn't know that they were going to want multiple things.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Oh, I took off the thing that gives me a million HP.
Activating combat mode.
Well, shoot. Oh, it was a fully mastered full cure. Dang.
Conflict resolved.
Cool.
Oh yeah!
Do I want to run back in and do that again? Not really, because then what? Then he's gonna like ask for probably like a third or fourth spell too, and I could trial and error it. Let me see what the magic pots do. Quest score, magic pots. The magic pot is an enemy you can add to the DMW to be summoned. When summoned during battle, how do you get a magic pot? To find a magic pot, you'll need to first clear a few specific missions to unlock another mission. Then ask you to use 4 listed materia, but oh no, this one's asking me to use different things entirely. This one says it's going to ask you to use fire, jump, gravity, and then assault twister. This one's not asking me to do that at all. That will essentially get you special loot and items via the newly acquired item mugger limit break. Not any items that I would need. Okay, so not necessarily worth it. Alright. We're just fighting Genesis troops, I'm not too worried about it.
Activating combat mode.
Here we go!
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Oh. What a silly game. Yeah, you know. Yeah, I did fight the super boss in Arise.
Activating combat mode.
It wasn't Tales of Arise. It wasn't hard, but kind of in the sense of like where you can just sort of force your way through anything and just keep using, like spamming cure magic and spamming items basically.
Activating combat mode.
I didn't even feel like didn't even feel like I was fighting particularly well. It was just sort of one of those games where it's like, yeah, you got like enough of an item.
Conflict
You
resolved.
got like fully stocked on all items. Just keep using them.
Activating combat mode.
You'll make it through
Here
eventually.
we go!
Because I mean, because it really every fight kind of turned. Even the later fights, like with normal enemies, every single fight in the last area in that game was a fight against a large enemy. Basically treated like a boss encounter or a mini boss encounter. And everything was just, they were just such sponges.
Taking you down a peg!
Such like sponges with little to no actual
How about this? That's enough!
little to no actual
Conflict
Oh
resolved.
yeah!
strategy involved, really. There wasn't really much strategy to worry about. You just sort of You just sort of force your way through them slowly, which isn't amazing.
Activating combat mode.
Bye now. Gonna love this.
Conflict resolved.
Can't wait for
Activating
the
combat mode.
utter
Taking you down
unyielding
a peg.
dissonance when we're fighting Genesis and we two-shot him in actual gameplay, and then he like is about to kill Zack in the cutscene or whatever.
Activating combat mode.
Although Zack did beat him and Angeal both on his own,
Conflict resolved.
like actually defeated them. Okay. Is this even the rest? You know what I mean? Like, is this even the rest of the missions, or are they going to keep adding new missions to the very end of the game? 'Cause that sounds like they'd be kind of freaking silly.
Activating combat mode.
Out of the way. Here we go. Heads up.
Conflict resolved.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Oh dear. That ain't great. For that guy, I mean. It's fine. Great for me. Oh, that was a level 6. I didn't realize what these were ranked. That was a weird place to put that. But that's fine.
How about this?
Death Scythe probably is a move that instantly kills you.
Oh yeah.
Probably. Who knows? I'm past the point where any of that stuff matters anymore. One base at a time. You know, it's funny. You can really see like what this series of videos is really going to be a testament. You can really start to see, because they get longer and longer as they go on, and then like the amount of talking I do in them gets shorter and shorter. And also, you can just start to see
Activating combat mode.
Bring it on.
like I have just stopped looking at the descriptions for missions
Resolved.
entirely, because it really just truly none of it mattered, and it never did. There's like some funny stuff here and there for sure, but overall, like, you know, 300 mission descriptions, yeah, they don't matter. They just simply can't. They just simply cannot.
Conflict resolved.
Sorry,
Oh yeah.
Genesis, you twerp. Rumble in Midgar, Zack, you can't be here. You're illegal now. You're against the law now, Zack. You can't be here. I already had, there's only one chest, so I'm good. Sorry, game. There's no more lands left to conquer for me. Gosh, are they really gonna unlock all of the rest of these missions right now? Why were they hanging on to them for so long, though? You know what I mean? It just doesn't make sense.
Conflict resolved.
Even the moves that would always like interrupt me and like almost like kill me instantly, I just sort of face tank everything now. Enemies at the bridge. Or not? Since when are there not enemies when crossing the bridge? Freak stuff. Ooh, the game's throwing curveballs at me.
resolved.
Don't care. Killing you a dozen times won't be enough, Genesis.
Activating combat.
I know, like, the design philosophy, like, the visual design of a lot of the new original enemies. The wackier, like, Genesis clones and stuff like that. Just, yeah, don't read. They feel very different from all the other enemies designs that are in here from the original game. Not bad though. Interesting enough.
Activating combat mode.
Out of the way!
Ooh. Oops. If I did a Kingdom Hearts Legacy, am I obligated to do Melody of Memory? I mean, I would do Recoded. I wouldn't be doing the phone app game, for obvious reasons, but... I mean, the whole point of it, it would have to be a joke, because the run is already a joke, right? Like, because I would be doing... Not only, I would be doing, like, Recoded as well, and I would also be doing Chain of Memories, and I would also be doing 358-2 Days. So, like,
combat mode.
the joke is already that I would be doing so much, like, egregious
Conflict resolved.
just stuff. Like, I would already be going to, like, lengths, unnecessary lengths. And yet, does the joke extend as far as as Melody of Memory, right? Because, like, for instance, I'm like, you know, for this little legacy run, I'm not including, like, anything outside of these 3 games, and I picked them only because they all seemed, the original one, Crisis Core, and Remake, all seem intrinsically linked together as far as, like, what the developers seem to be doing with this stuff, right? In a way that, like, I don't know, Dirge of Cerberus doesn't seem to be. Then again, Dirge of Cerberus has, like, a whole other, like, sect of, like, soldiers and stuff like that, like a unit of soldiers that do, I think, like, deep something that do appear in the DLC for Yuffie, I think, from what I understand.
Here we go.
So then again, it's like, well, dang.
Later.
Should I be playing Dirge of Cerberus?
Conflict resolved.
No. 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 For me, here, part of it's also, like, timing, scheduling, and then, like, the flow. Because, you know, it's like, yeah, for the 3D Zelda Legacy, technically, like, again, Spirit Tracks and Phantom Hourglass, those are both 3D Zelda games, you know what I mean? But they're not, but design-wise, they are very distinctly not like the other ones. Like, they're not Wind Waker again, you know what I mean? They're not Twilight Princess, they're not Ocarina of Time. They're like the 2D games. So flow-wise, it wouldn't have, it was, like, definitely not going to flow right to go from Wind Waker to Phantom Hourglass. Like, that wasn't going to sit right. And also would have probably been a bit of a dip as far as, like, general... I will play Phantom Hourglass again at some point. I will play Spirit Tracks for the first time at some point. You know what I mean? I will play many of the 2D games for the first time. If there's ever another 2D Zelda game, I will be playing all the 2D Zelda games, including the very first 2, ones that I have never played all the way through. It's gonna be a time, all right? Just let me be clear. It's gonna be a time.
Bye now.
The thing is,
conflict resolved.
Phantom Hourglass I remember just being okay, because I have played Phantom Hourglass before, and it did not really appeal to me at the time to go from, like, going from Wind Waker straight into Twilight Princess. That's some freaking, like, that's a freaking beast lineup, you know what I mean? Like, that's some, like, golden pinnacles of gaming right there. Got Force of Nature. What's Force of Nature? Rules of Nature. Boosts. Magic. Attack. Vitality. Magic. Spirit. Adds. Ooh, wow. Adds and absorbs fire, ice, lightning damage. Wow. That is pretty crazy. I would be losing a bit, just a teensy bit. But I would be gaining. Oh. This is the one to replace. Duh. I was gonna say this is the one to replace. Like easy. My luck won't be maxed out, but that's okay, because like this is pretty cool. I will now absorb elements, all the elements, and I will also do fire, ice, and lightning damage, which is very cool. I don't believe there's anything else, because this boosts and breaks all parameters. Yeah, this breaks all parameters. Oh wait, hold on. This boosts and breaks HP, MP, and then adds Libra. Wait, hold on. If I unequip this. Oh, I unequipped the wrong thing. Oopsies. Yeah. I don't need the adamant bangle anymore. That's the one that I really don't need. So, I mean, these handful of things alone are going to, like... Dang, okay, so, wow, my materia alone, combined with my level, is, like... Oh, and then this also boosts all parameters. Jeez, okay. It's kind of crazy. I'm gonna intentionally increase things that, like, equip things that, like, lower my stats. How about that? No. Stupid. Yeah, this is good. And then... everything's broken, including HP in that case, so... Well, for this last one, I mean... I could, like, equip something that, like, increases my HP by 1,000,000 more. Seems incredibly unnecessary. Prevents all status ailments. Well, no, I have a thing that prevents all status ailments. I could equip other things if I didn't have all this. But, like, no, because my stats will not be maxed out, and I think it's funny that my stats are maxed out. So, you know, it is what it is. I mean, I could still equip the ribbon. But again, it's funny when my stats are maxed out. Yeah, that seems good to me. I didn't even realize that I had, like, redundancy in my equipment. Okay, so now I'm just, like, even just a little bit better than I was, when I was already pretty good.
Activating combat mode.
Yeah, now I just, like, now I do more damage because I'm targeting people's weaknesses, which is great. Which is really, truly the only way for me to do more damage.
Taking you down a peg.
Yeah, it's like the only way for me to do more damage. because my stats are all maxed, so
Activating combat mode.
Out of the way!
this is all I have.
Here we go! Take that!
9
Conflict
million
resolved.
damage. One thing that I would love to do, every time I think about it, I get a little excited because I've always been very interested in playing the games. I'd love to do a Metal Gear Solid
Activating
Legacy.
combat mode.
That would be a wild, wild
Heads
time.
up!
And the amount of
Got him!
Conflict resolved.
variety there would actually be really good. Like even arguably maybe like more so, like better variety than even like most of the things I have done at this point. You know what I mean? Because, you know, Mario and Zelda, it's like generally, you know, they're known for their formulas, right? Great
Activating combat
formulas.
mode.
I play it all the live long day, but you know, formula's all the same. You know, so now that Cisne is like flip-flopping between helping us and not helping us, so I guess she's just not going to, they're not going to give us a like resolution to her existence. She will just have disappeared in between. It doesn't. It's no, that'll be weird though, because pretty
Activating
soon
combat mode.
Cloud's gonna make it to Midgar, and Zack is going to not be with him, right? And then will Cisne just still be around, or will she like turn in her papers or something? See, Cloud's like 21, so yeah, Cloud and Tifa didn't see each other for like what, 7 years? Whenever there's like a period of time missing from characters, I just like to assume it's years. Well, Zack and Cloud gone for 7 years?
Activating combat mode.
I mean, how much time do they need in order to?
Conflict resolved.
Must be, right? I mean, must be. Let me look that up really quick. Bunk bunk. Crisis Core. Actually, no, do that. How long were Zack and Cloud in the Mako? 5. Okay, when they were in Nibelheim, it was 5 years before FF7. Tifa and Cloud both said this. Then Zack was in a Mako tank for 3 to 4 years, so you have around a 1 to 2 year gap. Yeah, the Nibelheim incident was 5 years before. They were in the Mako tank for 3 to 4 years. Yeah, 1 to 2 year gap. 1 to 2 year gap where what? Well, I guess right now is Zack and, well, I mean, traveling potentially. Honestly, because like Zack and Cloud have been having to travel like basically on foot most of the time, or like just like by land. They don't have any airships. They don't have any access to most things they would have access to normally. So actually makes sense.
Take that!
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
I was looking at a message I got while just pressing the attack button. That's where we're at right now. Oh dear. The strongest copies. Then what do we got? Okay, at least the Hojo stuff is like not as much, and then we don't have any mysteries of the world. I hope I didn't miss these 2 things. That'd be kind of lame this late in if I'm gonna have like only like a handful, like 12 missions missing. Oh, the last one is a Heike Soul. I'm pretty sure Heike Soul gives you like everything from everything. Everything everywhere all at once. Something, I don't know. This game can be beaten in 13 hours and I'm at hour 42. Oh, put a knife in my face. Cut into me, I'm done. Okay. Going more. It's crazy because none of the stuff that we're getting now matters anymore either, because it's like there's no point in making any more materia or crafting anything else or getting more crafting materials.
Activating combat mode.
Or getting more
Taking you down a
equipment.
peg.
Or getting more items.
This'll do. How about this? Oh no, you don't.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
I just don't understand. Hammer punch. Yeah, it's weird. Normally it's like you do the side stuff in a game, you fight the super boss, and then you go straight to the end, right? But the way this game is set up, it's like, well, I had access to all that crazy, absurd, optional side nonsense for a while, it seemed. Which is ultimately very strange, because now
Activating combat mode.
anything else we do, of which there is many stuff still left to do, because here's the thing, like, we could have waited, right? But then we would have all these new missions along with a whole bunch of others, like with all those old missions, and then I would have like 60 missions to do instead of 30 or however many we're about to do. So it's just very odd.
Activating
don't know about
combat
it.
mode. Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'll hit max level by the time we beat the game. Max level is apparently 99. Very cool. I swear, if we end this game with like only like 12-ish missions left because I didn't go talk to some rando at some point in time, I'm gonna be a little unhappy, you know?
Activating combat mode.
But only a little bit.
Bye now. Take that. Here we go. Hi. Hi. Taking you down a peg.
Conflict
Can't escape
resolved.
me, I can roll. But the yo-yo man didn't stop, he just kept yoing. Seen that before? I like that video. The yo-yo man knows what he's about, and I respect that.
Activating combat mode.
Somebody tells you to stop yoing,
Heads up.
do the opposite. Keep yoing.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
If you keep on yoing, you'll never stop going.
Activating combat mode.
Taking you down a peg.
Conflict
Oh
resolved.
yeah.
They're gonna be pretty weak people, though, to fight even in these, because like what, this was like a level 9, I think, right? Platinum bangle. I just roll my eyes half the time when I open these chests now. And again, I'm only getting the chests. I'm only getting the chests for the same reason that I'm doing all these missions, because I've done so many, I've gotten so many. I've gotten every single chest up to this point, so it's kind of like, yeah, I guess I'll just get all of them now. I might as
Activating
well.
combat mode.
Don't know if I'm really gonna be too happy about having that accolade, but I think the Zydrach is making sure that how much elemental damage we take would still be cut in half, which means we only absorb half the damage instead of like all the damage, which is fine. Ultimately, what it translates to having those two things equipped, it just translates to we don't take any damage from elements now, which is cool.
Conflict resolved.
That was real cute, bud. Thanks for coming. See you next time. Was all of them? It's Mr. Hands.
Activating combat mode.
This'll do.
Wait, he has an ability called
Conflict
End
resolved.
Rampage, and then he immediately uses Rampage after? The heck does that do for him? Okay. The end is on the horizon. I can smell it. I can taste it. It tastes disappointing. It tastes ultimately disappointing. But that's okay.
Activating combat mode.
Bye now.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna fight Genesis. I'm gonna freaking wind up. I'm gonna punch him in the
Conflict
face.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be glorious. You know what, too? Being this strong in this game, it lacks like a certain punch
Activating
to
combat
make
mode.
it satisfying. You know what I
This'll
mean?
do.
Because, like, I just feel like,
How about this? Take that.
Conflict resolved.
Oh
like when I
yeah.
was fighting the super boss, right? It's like I just kept spamming
Activating
two
combat mode.
abilities over and over again
Heads
endlessly
up.
until she was dead.
Taking you down
And
a
it just
peg.
sort of like, looking
Here
back,
we
it
go.
kind of made me realize, like,
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
being strong in this game means using the one ability that disintegrates your enemies over and over again.
Activating combat
And
mode.
that carried over all the way through
Heads
to the
up.
super boss, where the
Bye
fight
now.
wasn't even difficult. It was just
Conflict
the super
resolved.
boss really exemplified
Oh,
everything
yeah.
every problem I have with the game, and its combat, which is just that like it took forever, and I used like the same two abilities over and over again. Which is kind of a shame.
Activating combat mode.
Heads up. Take that.
Conflict
Because
resolved.
if I can
Oh,
one-shot
yeah.
every single enemy on the screen with one ability, right? Like, there's no
Activating
reason
combat
not
mode.
to do that. And the thing is, there's no reason
Here
you
we
can't
go.
even say, oh, well, but if you play it like this other different
Bye
way, then it's
now.
like way more interesting.
Conflict resolved.
It's like there is no other interesting way
Oh,
to play.
yeah.
Like there is no more interesting way to play. All the attacks and stuff are kind of like they're very singular. When we get to remake, like I'm probably going to mention the fact that like combat becomes this like dance of like weaving abilities like in and out of each other endlessly. You know what I mean? Like when you play as Tifa, for instance, it's like you're playing. When you play as Tifa, it's like you're
Activating
playing.
combat mode.
You're playing like a
Taking you
fighting
down
game
a peg.
character. You know what I mean?
Heads up.
The way she plays. You can do combos, like choosing which abilities to use into each other, and you're just stringing this endless line of
Conflict
combos. And it's awesome. Like, it's genuinely just great. Same thing when you, like, play as Cloud, and, like, playing Cloud feels like you're playing, like, you know, he basically has, like, a parry mechanic built into him that the other characters don't have, that allows you to block hits and, like,
Activating
get
combat mode.
bonuses off of it, you know?
Bye now. Take that.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
But in this game, it's like I can use my leap and then do a spin right after, but then my spin is doing less damage because the commands do more damage when you attack first or when you put battle stance first. And battle stance goes away after you use one command. So you can't like you can weave things one into the other, but you're losing out on a lot of the effectiveness of the abilities. And as far as the magic goes, there's no like weaving
Activating combat
This ain't like
mode.
Final Fantasy 16 action game, you know what I mean? Where you're like weaving magic in and out of like your normal combos to like as combo extenders or anything like that.
Conflict resolved.
Yeah, all the abilities, all the attack, and then you're attacking and the abilities, all of it feels so singular, so separated from each other that like there's no flashier, more fun way to really play the game. It's just like, yeah, I could just be using more abilities. But like Costly Punch, what am I weaving? How am I gonna weave Costly Punch to the end of a combo or something? I mean, there are no combos. It's weird. Like, you know, like you can watch people do like crazy, amazing looking stuff in like Final Fantasy 16, for instance, or in like a Kingdom Hearts game where they're not actually doing any damage, but they're like doing these amazing extensive combos. And you know, like the stuff that you can do in this game is amazing, right? And it's like, oh yeah, the combat systems, like you can really flex the combat system and do some like pretty remarkable looking stuff. Even in like, I don't know, even in Zelda, Zelda especially is like, it would not be, it's not efficient to do it like that, right? But if you don't want to play efficiently, you just want to like play, again, in a more fun way. But my struggle with a lot of games is like, well, is there at all a reason to not just do the most direct path? In this game, more so than many others, there's just literally no reason to not just do
Taking you down a peg.
the most direct path. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Enemies have 1,000,000 HP, and they will stagger you into oblivion, and they will stun you and slow you into oblivion. No, not slow you, stop you into oblivion. They will just
Activating combat mode.
your best option is always the thing that gets you out of the fight the fastest. And like, you know, and again, it's one of those things where it's like, I have been doing the same combo the entire game. And it's like, well, yeah, but Cloud and Tifa do the same combos in Remake. It's like, true, but that's where their other abilities come in, and that's where weaving the attacks into their other abilities come in.
Activating
And it's
combat
different.
mode.
Okay, what do you actually do, Hollander? Funny worm? Oh, is this what he was gonna be doing? Punch.
Conflict resolved.
Listen, getting to finally punch Hollander in the face is amazing. So he just summons a bunch of stuff? That was like his whole thing? Alright. Oh, okay.
Activating combat mode.
Out of the way.
Oh, these ones are quick. These ones are just fight a ghoul. I can fight a ghoul.
Take that. How about this?
Conflict
Case in
resolved.
point.
Oh yeah.
So, I'm this far in the game. I just killed one of the main villains, Hollander, and so you're telling me that he was a rank 6
Activating
boss
combat mode.
when you're throwing rank like oh maybe it
This'll do.
heals from everything. Oh,
Conflict
yeah.
resolved.
I don't think it did damage. I think death just worked on it, which is hilarious. It's so funny that just worked like that. Okay. Hey, you know what I just realized? It's incredibly
Activating
strange,
combat mode.
right? Like, is it not incredibly strange
Conflict resolved.
that Lazard
yeah.
comes back and he's like this weird degenerating Angeal clone. What was the point of that detail? Again, I mentioned. I feel bad because I feel like a broken record because I've mentioned it so much, right? But this game and Kingdom Hearts have so many similarities in the way characters are, the way the story evolves, the way the game plays sometimes, the weird systems and whatnot.
How about this? Oh yeah!
Resolved.
Like it's so weird to me. Because this came before a lot of other Kingdom Hearts extended universe stuff, right? But like you could see like the early signs of it, you know? It's kind of funny to me.
Activating combat mode.
Oh, maybe I should have read the thing. Experiment number 114.
Take that! Here we go.
Conflict resolved.
Got him.
Can't roll through everything, pal. Yeah. Just to really show you how much Zack sucked. Yeah, Zack did look quite a bit different though. You know, I will say. Okay, so this is truly an amusing sample. It wouldn't be a stretch to say it's especially for you. I'm eager to see how the test turns out. Don't keep me waiting. You a freak, Hojo. You a freak and you gonna die like what?
Activating combat mode.
Bring it on.
Conflict resolved.
What is this stuff?
Yeah.
What is some of this stuff? You reskinned one of the worms and gave it more health, and then like I killed it in 5 hits. So like, it didn't even get to do anything. How was that an entire mission?
Activating combat mode.
This'll do.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
Paralyzing didn't work. Because paralyzing was stun, I think? Or stop, I don't know. The one problem with experiments is that they always die. So I've created an experiment that is, put simply, hard to kill. A possible vector, to be sure, but if it can be defeated by a soldier operative, it's a failure in my book. Sure thing, but it's one of the birds. Of course it's one of the birds. It's so funny. Oh, because you gave it regeneration? No, Hojo, you dumb. I'm gonna punch it twice in the face. It's gonna... Oh, 3 times in the face. Like
Conflict resolved.
Later.
Come on, Hojo. You gave a bird regeneration. You thought that was gonna like be some like groundbreaking thing. Criminy, dude.
Activating combat mode.
Out of the way.
I think it was more interesting. Should have ended with me fighting myself. I thought that was more interesting, honestly.
Conflict resolved.
The end.
A ghost with endure? Like, okay. I mean, these ones go by really quick, though.
Activating combat mode.
And at least there's a little bit more interest, because they're like unique enemies or whatever.
Bye now.
Conflict
The
resolved.
Assault Twister.
Oh yeah.
It's the strongest move in the game. It's crazy. Oh, it's me again.
Activating combat
Oh, but
mode.
me with Buster Sword.
Bye now. Taking you down a peg. Heads up. How about
Oh,
this?
you used the Phoenix down.
Taking you down a peg.
Just remember, this isn't me. It's Cloud killing you.
Bringing out the big guns.
It's funny seeing him use a
Power
Phoenix
sword.
down.
How about this? Taking you down a peg. Take that. Bye now. This'll do. How about this? Here we go.
Oh, he's about to use full cure.
Conflict resolved.
It was about to work immediately. But he tried to heal inside my twister, and that's never a good call. Get a ribbon for this one. Ah!
Activating combat mode.
Heads up. Oh no, you don't. Got him.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
I mean, pops off every time. You love to hear it. But yeah, sorry, no go. No good, my dude. Oh. Okay, let me look this up because that might be a moot point. Crisis Core to unlock mysteries of the world. Um, 300 optional missions. Character falls under more obtuse as you need to unlock 313 by reaching chapter 4. I did that. If you dawdle too long, however, the Cactuar will flee and you'll need to play through the mission again. So quickly cut the Cactuar down, complete the mission as a normal. You'll need to defeat a G Eraser and 2 G Avengers. Also, you get notification. Wait, what? Start this relatively tame 2-star mission. Head north. First interaction. From there, turn right east. When you reach another intersection, you'll find a Cactuar. Oh, hold on. You need... Okay, hold on. Well, I guess we're doing this. Which one is it? 313? Oh, so this is supposed to happen a long time ago. I don't know. I didn't know that there were things inside missions that, like... Okay. Says I need to head north to reach the first intersection. Turn right. Continue east.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Oh
Yeah, I'm doing 34,000 damage. Doesn't matter. Oh, hey, bud. Well, that just brightened my spirits immediately. I love Cactuars. Love
Activating
Cactuars. I
combat
love
mode.
Tonberries.
How about this? Take that.
Dang.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
Okay, and then we just finish it. Yeah, that this is a pretty old mission. We got this back at chapter 4. Yeah, look at this punk.
Activating combat mode.
Remember when he used to just use a baton? Like a loser?
Later.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
Imagine if he had a real weapon. He would have still died immediately, but you know, it is what it is. Oh, okay. Well then, how about what about 10-2? Complete mission 1-5. Defeat the Tonberry. Wait, no. In mission 615, beat Tonberry. Oh, wow. Okay, so, wow. I just didn't run into... Well, no, because I don't go exploring on these maps. So you're telling me randomly twice they hide unique enemies on like 2 or 3 missions? There's no... Whatever. Whatever. I suppose if you're out looking for chests, you presumably might end up in all reaches of the map. But there's like... I have been given no reason to explore any of these maps. Mainly because I have scoured them up and down dozens of times. I am losing my mind. Okay, so 6, 1, 5. All right. So there's a Tonberry here. This is a very small,
Activating combat
very small
mode.
map.
Conflict resolved.
Also, were there any other times? I know that completing certain missions would lead to other missions, but like, how often has it been like? Oh yeah, hey bud.
Activating combat mode. Conflict
Like
resolved.
genuinely, how often has it been like, oh, you need to do specific things in each mission to like unlock more missions? It hasn't been like that at all. That would have been kind of
Activating
like
combat mode.
interesting, right? Would have made things a little more interesting.
Conflict resolved.
It is what it is. Okay, well, last 6 missions. They're gonna be incredibly easy. And why not? You know, just truly, why not?
Combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Why do they only have 99 HP? It's so silly. And the crazy thing about this is that I've freaking... I've done this... I mean, I've fought so many Cactuaros and Tonberries now, like, after this. Well, that means the last thing I'm not gonna have on the DMW is like freaking the magic pot,
Activating combat
which
mode.
kind of feels a little bit of a bummer.
Conflict resolved.
Got him.
But maybe you can forgive me, considering I will have done all 300 side missions in the game.
Activating combat mode.
Bring it on.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
Maybe you can find it in your heart to cut me a, just give me a
Activating
break.
combat mode.
Here we go. Oh
Conflict
yeah.
resolved.
This'll do.
Wonder, does each hit from the needles?
Here we go. Bye now.
Does each hit from the needles give me these guys not? I'm sorry, do these guys not
Conflict resolved.
use the needle
Oh,
attacks?
yeah.
Do these ones just do freaking backflips and stuff? Good for them. If that's the case, then that's great. You know what I mean? But not particularly useful, Mr. Potter. I'm losing it. I'm losing my mind. I don't know why I slipped into that. Cactus Thorn. Huzzah.
Got him.
Conflict resolved.
Yeah, I was supposed to have these so long ago. I don't know, man. I didn't know. What do you want from me? You want me to be invested enough to scour every corner of every map?
Activating combat mode.
You look at these maps for like 43 hours straight.
Conflict
I
resolved.
just walked behind him and dodged it. Oh dear. Okay, now tonberries. 3 more. Just 3 more. Then we get something crazy. I think the Heike Soul gives you like it just maxes out every single thing. I think there's like a drawback to it, maybe. But like, it's like a single piece of equipment that does like, I don't know, like a list of 10 things. I don't know.
Activating combat mode.
I think it might stop you from using your DMW.
Conflict resolved. Oh yeah.
Hold on though, I want to see something. I might be able to get the magic pot here. Let's see. Before beginning 10-2-3, be sure to have the following materia: Fire, Jump, Gravity, Assault Twister. I can do that. Like, I can genuinely do that. I might as well just knock out 2 birds with 1 stone. Okay, so the last one of the Tonberry, I'm going to get Tonberry and Magic Pot. And that's all there is to it. So in a mission, you had to find a Tonberry in another mission to unlock the Tonberry missions. To get Tonberry, which includes the ability to get another completely different summon. Crazy. Wild.
Activating combat mode.
Heads up! This is gonna sting!
Conflict
Zach
resolved.
says, chopping a Tonberry's head clean off. This is gonna suck for you. Hey, you better watch out. Okay, so what do I need equipped? I need Fire. I need Jump. Thank goodness I have that. I should have everything, right? Gravity. And then Assault Twister. A normal Assault Twister. Neat. Notice how my stats have barely changed at all. The things, my accessories have truly just maxed out my stats. Doing all the stuff I did up here, virtually meaningless, I guess. I don't know. Wild. Like genuinely wild. Could just freaking max out my HP instead, but I'm not gonna bother with that. It's fine. Okay, so in one fell swoop, we are going to finish all of the side missions, and then also we are going to finish our DMW summons as well, all in one fell swoop. So neat.
Activating combat mode.
Hey there, bud. Use jump. Oh, yes. Use fire. I used the wrong Assault Twister.
Oh yeah.
Oh no. Let's try that again. I saw the other Assault Twister I have and not Not the one I needed. Oops, my bad.
Activating combat mode.
What's up with Domberry? What's the story here?
Conflict resolved.
What was like the idea behind them? Are they based off of any sort of like lore or anything like that? Myths of some
Activating
kind?
combat mode.
Folklore? Taylor Swift's folklore?
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
I sure hope it pops back up.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
I wasn't hearing the noises they make as quickly as last time I was playing.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Activating combat mode.
There we go. Alright, gotta be very careful. Use jump. He's clapping his hand. Use fire. I like this guy. Now I'm happy. Oh, he goes away whistling. Magic pot tricks. There you go. Okay. Ugh. Let's get everything back. So what did I have here? I had Blizzard. Then I had Wall. Then I had the Drain. And then I had oh, Costly Punch. There we go. And I'm back, baby. Well, cool. This is gonna be a nice, clean little wrap-up. And then next time, next time I'm just gonna beat the game. I won't have to worry about any more side missions. It's just gonna be main story stuff that we're gonna probably blow through. I'll probably just put the whole last 2 chapters in there. And that's gonna be it. We will have also gotten all the chests in all of these missions, which oddly enough sometimes mattered a lot more than
Activating
others.
combat mode.
Like genuinely.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Because some of the chests had one of the chests had like the Genji gloves in it, which were really good. Limit Break Collector. There we go. Mission completionist. It's a gold medal. No one is gold medal. I mean gold trophy. Freaking 100. I mean, no, it's 300 missions. Oh yeah, they have to tell me everything it does on its own because it does so much stuff. Hacky Soul is a special accessory that provides multiple effects when equipped. Increases the effects of consumables. Enables equipped magic to be cast twice in succession. Enables detection of... okay, so Libra. Increases attack and defense by expending SP. Breaks the limit of HP. Breaks the limit of MP and AP. Adds poison, silent, stun, stop, and death effects to normal attacks. All effects have a base activation rate of 100%. Holy crud. Stun and stop effects affect the target permanently. What? What do you mean it? Stun and stop affects the target permanently? Like they're just like that forever? Absorbs all elements. Automatically uses potion when HP drops under 1/4. Doubles gil items and materia dropped by enemies. Increases enemy item drop probability. Guarantees a successful steal. Items dropped or stolen will always be rare. What the heck is this thing? So what, is this the screw it? Screw it, we ball? Freaking, but permanent curse status while equipped. Right. Oh. I'm glad I examined. I didn't know I was gonna get another thing. You collected all DMW panels Fury Ring obtained. Okay. Alright. Yeah, so I mean we have to use this for a bit, right? Omnipotent grants supreme power but at a terrible price. You lose your friends, your best friends. Oh the humanity. Man, I don't know. I mean now the thing is, right? This does everything that everything else does. So, like, what's Fury Ring do? Answers enemies' attacks with counterattack. What? What does that even look like? Okay, I want that. Oh, was the Zydrich giving me all those crazy stats? Okay. Well, yeah, Zydrich was maxing that out, huh? Well, we certainly don't need... Hold on, I have a question. If I... Because I'm curious, right? If I... No, it's not going to get rid of the curse, I don't think. I don't think that's how that works. Okay, you do absorb all elements. Do you... Am I immune? Does it have... Am I immune to status effects? It doesn't seem like I'm immune to status effects. Right? Yeah, it doesn't seem to be the case. We have to use this. We have to. It's insane. I think I will take it off for before the very end for actually I'll do enough for like narrative reasons. I mean, I don't need the halves all elements part of this, right? Like, I mean, holy crud! I mean, none of this stuff freaking matters anymore. You know what I mean? Oh man, it's crazy. I mean, I do wish. I do wish that, I could build more things up real fast. No, we're gonna need this SP because we're gonna be using a bunch of it. And getting more of it too, to be fair. Nah. I think what I'm rocking is still fine. Because, I mean, like, truly, right? Like, the Hellblazsaga is just really good. And then I don't have... I could do something else with the status ribbon. I mean, honestly, do I just... Maybe I literally do just, like... Oh, it's not gonna max out my luck. Pain. Pain. Look how close it is. That's funny. Oh, not that... It doesn't matter if my luck's maxed out. Because anything that luck would affect is, like, gonna happen all the time or something, right? Like... I mean, it's either that or I, like, I equip the thing that gives me, that just, like, lets me do critical strikes all the time. Yeah. Right? Like, keeps me in critical status all the time. So then I'm always critting. Like, what? I don't even need luck. I mean, if luck affects how often you crit, doesn't matter anymore. If luck affects how often you get really good items, doesn't matter anymore because the Heike Soul. So it's all good. At the end of the game, right? So there's one big last fight at the end of the game, and there are like timed scenes you see throughout the fight. What I'm wondering is, do you lose those scenes if you have the Heike Soul equipped because you're cursed and you can't use the DMW anymore? And the DMW is what gives you the scenes. I'm kind of wondering, I'm kind of curious. But anyways, that's something to worry about next time. Next time will be the end of Crisis Core. If you enjoyed this, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell to get notified of more things in the future. Episodes of this just about every single day. Leading up to Rebirth. On the horizon, Remake is starting right after Crisis Core. Remake is starting right after Crisis Core, probably like literally the day after, as long as I'm on the ball. We only got a couple weeks left, folks. Gotta keep things moving along. Links in the description of things that I am doing, have done, and will be doing in the future. Also, me and my friend are making a game. Any and all support towards that would be much appreciated. You can support us by supporting anything on this channel, supporting their streams, the devlog streams. Links below for the information on that, and information on anything else for our game, and most of all, support the Patreon. And with that, don't forget to be kind. I'll see you next time. You know, I caught a glimpse, like a brief glimpse at that list, what the Heike Soul was gonna do way earlier when I, like, first started the game. One, didn't think I'd actually get it. Don't know why I committed to doing this. Two, though, actually sitting here and reading through every single thing and being like, what's even the point of equipping other equipment anymore? Like, jeez, man. Like, what does it even matter anymore? I swear. I mean, you know what I could do? I mean, so you know what though, right? Like, it doesn't. It breaks the MP/AP limit. It doesn't make them free to cast though. Yeah. So that's a thought. Which means, yeah, I'm no longer getting that. I mean, that could replace the Fury Ring and the Genji Glove, making sure that I still am not using MP and AP. Because again, I won't have the DMW, which means that I won't be getting... Yeah. Probably have to do that then. Really, I'm really curious about, like... They just gotta have the Zydrach on. I don't know what the heck's up with that. Answers enemy attacks with a counterattack. Like does Zack actually swing, or like does an attack just sort of happen on the enemy? I wonder. I would like to see that. You know what I mean? I'm curious about that, right? We'll see. We'll see.